to succeed. No one, never. Because the whole idea to start on your own is to find your passion, to discover something novel, moving, inspiring, to discover something new and extraordinary in yourself, the idea and the business you choose to do. Consider a new role. Find an entrepreneur in you. Take risks. Crave for the new. Build new relationships. Find new energy to break all barriers. Become one with your idea, your passion, and belief. Well, since 1999, we have partnered and nurtured more business relationships than any other company. Helping entrepreneurs explore new businesses is not just what we believe in. It has always been who we are. Since Gaurav packed his bags and left off in search of the extraordinary, we have opened and put more businesses on a growth path than anybody else. And the best thing about growth is that it never stops knocking on the doors of successful people. Successful people who are always looking for the right opportunity. We all get a moment with that opportunity. And right now, somewhere around you, right here, there is an opportunity waiting just for you. An opportunity that could lead you on your path for the rest of your life. As franchise Indians every day, everything we do is creating an opportunity for you. Because your growth is our business.
Good evening, friends, and welcome to the Bharat Franchise Show. So the Bharat Franchise Show is back again with its New Year End Blast. With the new year coming in, you may take a fresh start in your career with Naya Saal Naya business, that's a theme. With daily webinars on franchise opportunities with renowned brands starting from 26th of December, that was yesterday, and will run till 30th of December, from 7 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. every day. And this is your exclusive chance to start your own business with big brands to grow them and with a high ROI that we talk about. With the chairman of Franchise India and Mr. Gaurav Maurya as the keynote speaker and the host, Ms. Sonia Chaudhary, MD of Franchise India Brands Limited, this is the perfect time and opportunity to scale up your business and become a successful entrepreneur. So friends, once again, बहुत स्वागत है आपका भारत फ्रेंचाइज शो में. Yesterday we talked about the low investment business that was under 20 lakhs, and today we have a very special category that we'll talk about. Business wahi jo de ROI sahi, and of course what a business it could be if it is coming with a minimum guarantee and a FOCO model. So FOCO model is a model which is called as franchisee FOCO model is a model which is franchisee owned, company operated. That means all your operational expenses are already taken care of by the brand. The expertise where the brand relies is already taken by the brand itself. On the panel, we have our industry expert, Mr. Manish Jaiswal, who will be taking your questions during the webinar, and we'll be more than happy to assist you. So the time is clicking, and we are very eager to welcome the first brand, Jean-Claude Olivier. Jean-Claude Olivier was brought to India by Ms. Anita More in 2019. Globally, they have a legacy of 102 salons, covered 32 countries and 65 plus countries with their products. And today we have business head Ms. Sandeep Kaur, who will help us understand the business opportunity about this. So, Ms. Sandeep, we are very eager to hear about the story, and you will have precise 10 minutes to start. So 15 minutes slot you get. 10 minutes, you hear a bell like this.
Oh, wow, that's something new. Merry Christmas to you, to all. Very good evening. Thank you so much for the lovely introduction, Saras. And about my brand, 15 minutes are like so less, but I'll try to do my best in this. So Jean-Claude Olivier, we started, first of all, I would like to, give you a brief about our CEO promoter, Mr. Shailesh More. A young enthusiast, he started his business long back in the same beauty industry, and 2019 when he wanted to expand, and after that he took a route of master franchisee and got Claude Olivier, which is a Spanish brand in India. And we have our master franchisee flagship store in Bandra West, in the heart of Mumbai. Started in 2019 October. We are doing pretty well. Now I would take you through the presentation. Can you guys see the screen? Is my screen live?
It is, but it has like all the glimpse. The presentation is not there. We just have to double click, open it, and then we start from there.
Yes. So now.
No, not yet. Do stop sharing and probably we click on the presentation first.
I will stop sharing once and we'll share again.
Okay.
Yes.
I think yes.
Is it visible now?
Oh yes, loud and clear. Please go ahead.
Yes. So this is how the exterior is. So here's the short video clip, like a virtual tour. So we have almost 12 workstations, styling chairs, 3 mani-pedis, 3 backwash, along with 3 treatment rooms. We are doing hydrofacial laser treatments, everything under one roof. Here you can see retail rack, where we have our own product range, Postcom Cosmetics, which is again made in India, and we are the exclusive salon who are importing and using our in-house brand. The VIP makeup rooms, VIP section. So we are widespread in like 2,500 square feet, and this much big place in Mumbai, it's like a blessing. And we are so lucky we got our place, and brand is running successfully. Here I have shared my website and Instagram handle. Do share this and follow us on Instagram. Our signature services are haircut. We have mastered in hair coloring, and we keep posting on social media as well. So if you can see all the trendiest hair colors and haircuts, as well as our signature facials, which are hot selling. So as Saras already told us,
would you like to
started like, sorry. Hello.
No, please go ahead. That was by mistake. Somebody unmuted. Go ahead.
Okay, okay. So everything our Miss Anita More, our director, she is aggressively involved in all the operations and PR. So day-to-day operations. We actually believe in quality over quantity. So you can see we've been covered by most of the print media, digital media. We will talk about Style Speak, Hindustan Times, HT, the Hindustan Times newspaper, as well as Vogue magazine. So every then and now, almost every alternate month, there is a page who people come to us and ask about what we are launching now, what's the new trends. So we have good visibility in the market. So these are very lovely quote by Miss Anita More. So just go through. And now when we talk about the growth in the industry, so right now, beauty care is booming after FMCG and healthcare. So I think this is the right time. Everyone, even if you talk about boys and girls or anyone, they are very particular about their looks. They want to look good. They want to feel better. And we have all that under one roof, that feel good factor, that experience what we create. Personal care market in 2019, this is 2021, and I still need to figure out about the current numbers, but it is going really good. So there are a couple of categories, like we have our neighboring barbers, which we can see on any gully and nukkad, you know, like small setups. And then there are specialist hair salons, and then branded, and then come a destination salons, like what our clients, they book appointments from Dubai, from Netherlands, and from where not, because we provide them such services on international level. What the services they are getting in their country, when they get it here, they feel like, oh wow, that factor, what we provide them, what we create the luxury experience for them. So we are like catering bridge to bridge market in all our one minute, sorry, I think I skipped a slide.
That's absolutely okay. You can just go back and probably let's talk about some financials now.
Yes.
Thank you.
So financials, we are looking for a FOCO model, basically, where investor can invest, and you know, we can take care of the operations, from staff hiring, from day-to-day operations, marketing, and investment. Somewhere you need 1.25, which I have said on the higher number. I have again reworked on the model, and now to be precise, you need somewhere around 1.5 CR. So in which you get pin to piano, all solutions, everything. You need to start a salon, from staff, from white goods, franchisee fee, your capex, your running cost, your HR cost, everything. I'll share the financial sheet with you. So
yes, visible, please.
Yes. So our capital expenditure is somewhere around 79, which again I have taken it from the higher side, seeing Bandra market. But if we are going to into another city, different city, so I think we can get it in very good price. And our franchisee fee 25,50,000, which is for 5 years. And the best part about us, we don't charge any royalty, any monthly basis, no royalty at all. But yes, a franchisee owner has to put somewhere around 4 to 5% into the marketing. Either it's social media, your Insta, SEO, Google search engine, or somewhere around a little in print media or some hoardings. That even though we do support in a centralized marketing, company will be giving proper support. We'll be promoting you. But somewhere, yes, you need to put some of your money into the marketing, but there is no monthly royalty or anything. So I have two models for investment. One is with the Yari furniture, which is Spanish furniture, what we import from the Spain. And that cost goes a little higher, somewhere around 18 to 20 lakhs. But when we are talking about furniture made in India, and that is slashing the price somewhere around 50%. So we can get everything in 10 lakh. Premium furniture in 10 lakh. So I have both the models. Like if someone wants to go, no, we want the same model as the New York, it's there in New York or in Spain or in Mexico. We want the same model. So we have all the options. Made in India and made in Spain. I don't want to miss out the point about the post-com cosmetics, where what benefit we get as we are a global partner with the company. As you must be knowing about the Vela Color Cosmetics and L'Oreal Color Cosmetics. So we have our in-house brand, which is called Postcom, and we are being the benefit of being partner with them. We are getting the manufacturer cost. So whoever is connecting with us, whoever want to start with working with us, they will not have to pay high amounts. Like Vela is, for example, Vela is just giving 7-8% on the technical for the color services and technical shampoos and conditioners. With us, you will be, those margins are going too high. So your profit is somewhere higher and you are putting less money in globally recognized products, and cost of consumption is less and profit margins are high. So here are the model with the international furniture. I have taken tentatively Euro price like 80 rupees. So which goes somewhere around 18, 19, let's say with freight and custom fee, 20 to 20 lakh. But now, even though we get really good products in India, so I think even this model will also looks interesting.
Sudeep, as we are running, the business model, in fact, we have the group chairman, Mr. Gaurav Baria, also available in the call. So,
wow.
Sir,
hello, sir. I can't see you. Hello, sir. Good evening. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you and season's greetings to you. So, very good presentation. Sorry, I joined late. So, it's friends. This is a great brand, and I have had a number of visits to their outlet. They have this is a very large Spanish group, which is a fully integrated beauty services stroke beauty product company. Not only beauty product company, but they are also the largest suppliers for salon supplies, which means from the furniture to beauty products or all the chemicals and subsequently the services. Everything is done by them. They also have a strong training capability. So they train the hairstylists. They're one of the finest hairstylists today work with them. Almost all leading celebrities of Bollywood and sports fraternity are regular members in their salon. So after very strongly establishing the capability, now they're doing franchise. And as she was mentioning, their models are two levels. One, obviously, you use completely top of the line luxury line imported. And if you can want to do it a little lesser, then obviously you can put products from the market. And they are offering a very unique offering, which normally service companies would not do, which is not running royalties, because they supply you products and they make money on that. So I would have a few questions, and also our colleague Manish Jaiswal, who is also part of it. Manish is a senior leader at Franchise India, runs the teams across India, especially in South and North. And he's going to be the one who would anchor with Saras today this Bharat Franchise Show, where we will take up a lot of questions from you. So friends, my request is let's open up the forum, use the Q&A box to start asking your questions. I see a lot of people joined in, and this is very big encouragement for me, because I feel you all excited about not only just getting into a new year, but you are also, excitement is that you want to be an entrepreneur next year. And that's why you're looking at opportunity. And this is a perfect timing. I always say only two resolutions people do on the end of the year. One, what is happening with their career, and what is happening with their weight. Weight, normally they don't do too much, but career, they want to make a big decisions. Manish is laughing. Manish doesn't need to do that resolution, but maybe Saras and I have to do that resolution. So friends, this is a great opportunity, great company. I have a strong belief on what they've been doing. And if you're interested in the beauty business is serious business. It's a subscriber business. Once you have clients who like you, they keep coming back to you. I always say salon business is only one business which grows half an inch every month. So that's an opportunity. If you understand this very clearly, that opportunities which you need to continue to subscribe and keep coming back. And India is young and they want to look good. So they want to be seen at the right places. And that's why this is an offering, and not many international brands are available in this space. If you see, there are a lot of domestic salon companies, But if you go up the tier and there see the luxury space, there's not so much available there. So it's a luxury offering. Currently, company runs operations in Bombay, but they're also doing in Goa. They're opening up a state-of-art salon and spa in Goa, one of the finest locations. And they are inviting partners across markets. So let's start with a few questions. Which of the few markets comes to your mind which you think is no-brainer, you want to go there? And also another question which comes in, do you are looking for an even larger partner who comes and says, can I build a large territory with you? Say Delhi NCR is the biggest market for this business. So, and it has an opportunity to do 10 salons. Would you consider somebody to become an area franchise or a master franchise for that region?
Yes, sir. We definitely look forward. We are open for such proposals. And as you said, no-brainers are like Delhi, NCR, Mumbai, and two-tier cities. And now we have Chandigarh, Panchkula, Mohali, those areas. And then we talk about Bhubaneswar, Raipur, even Gujarat. Gujarat is a very good market. Ahmedabad. And we are definitely can work.
So it will be also easier for our audience to understand the price points you work on. What is an average ticket when you do a, say, haircut or and what is the spectrum? What is an average client comes and spends with you when they come to your salon?
So, sir, even if a client is walking just for the haircut, but we have our staff trained in such good way that if the client is walking, you have seen yourself. I don't need to give you any explanations, but for a better understanding for the audience, I'll just will tell you. So if someone is walking in just for the one service, but staff is trained in such good way, they will not push for the hard salesmanship, no hard sales, but just the right words, just a little demo. So our ticket size, which is on an average, just for a haircut is 1,500. It goes on somewhere around 4,000 to 4,500. So if we are catering like 20 to 25 clients, so do the math, we easily do on the weekdays somewhere around 90, 95, 120. Now this is the peak season. Even though we are not Mumbai is somewhere where everyone in the bridal season, we have to send our artist to the place. So it is very difficult to give you that idea. But in salon, somewhere now, this time we are doing very well. Ticket size has gone up to somewhere around 17, 18,000. And if our partners are interested, they want to see my books, they're most welcome. We can talk on length over a cup of coffee. And I'm ready to share my sales calculations and our software. It is easy to operate. And as sir said rightly, service industry, where you can be a brand, and with international brand, yes, sky is the limit.
Absolutely. And I would encourage our friends who are joined from different regions. I see people from Hyderabad to Jammu are on this call, which is great. So it's a great business, but I also feel that anytime when you're looking at business, you also have to look at two very important things. One, is it right for you? Because it can be the greatest company or the greatest brand, but what it takes for you to run that business is very, very important. And that's something, one, obviously brand brings in a huge amount of training and capability, but more importantly, you have to ask yourself, what do you bring outside money to this business? You might have a strategic location. So if you have a location, friends, go out and write on the Q&A box. Sometimes you have a great location which fits into this business. And in salon business, the biggest component which you really put is your occupancy cost. In some form, you have a good location with well, you cannot go wrong in that business. You can never go wrong because you will be able to optimize your location. So friends, if you have some location or you think you can acquire a great location, please talk to us and we will be more than happy to hear. And the second part which you need to do is your micro market. Every micro market, like they operate in the most difficult environment in India. I have never seen more competition to salon business than in Bandra. Bandra is very demanding because you're addressing who's who of society and which are very, very conscious. I mean, there are people who can go for a haircut to London and come back just because they are the people who want to be seen absolutely right. So they are fanatic about how they look and how and they plan to spend to the best. And Bandra has probably all players. So it was a very important communication I want to share with you that in Bandra, they are trading highest among all salons available. So which means in the environment which is most demanding and the environment which has per capita most salons, they are trading at the number one. So it tells a lot that when you open up a places and markets where there is nobody of that caliber available, how you can perform in that market. So friends, this is what the opportunity is. And this opportunity is a very, very exciting opportunity. We're very excited to partner with them, and Franchise India is now working with them, not only just few locations, but all India is open, and there are few people writing from different cities. So friends, reach out to us, reach out to Manish and our business hotline number, and we'll be happy to connect Sandeep with you. She will give you the full experience, maybe a tour. And then when you're visiting, say, Bombay or Bandra, you can visit them, see, take some services, and then you can decide, is there an opportunity for you? So thank you very much, Sandeep, for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Now, I see you still sitting in the office. You're still working hard.
Yes.
Thank you very
Still
much.
at work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Manish, over to you for any questions that you would like to ask them. Oh, probably they're gone. Okay.
So, friends, I will take maybe a moment to give you a perspective of Bharat Franchise Show. Bharat Franchise Show was started for one reason, because Franchise India gets lakhs and lakhs of people who come to us. I mean, we in a month get about 1 million hits on our website, our shows, our events, and a very few out of that have actually take a decision to start a business. So I always wonder that what happens to balance ones, why they are not able to take the decision, because aspiration wise, every home has somebody who wants to start their own business, but they are not able to make sometime the decision. And why they're not able to do this? Because they are confused. They don't have a clarity. They feel that there is a risk in the business. They might not be able to make it successful, or they have other reasons, or they don't have resources to do that. And Bharat Franchise Show is a perfect opportunity to you in your comfort of sitting at home, explore multiple opportunities, explore different opportunities. I gave the 3-stage process for business buying. Stage 1 is information. Spend as much time you can. And Franchise India is the only organization probably in the world which gives you free opportunities. If you go on a Franchise India Facebook page, there are about 900 brands, 1 hour free information on all library available. So it's the biggest library of opportunity in the world. There is no other opportunity where you can get so much of information. So get information, talk to our consultants, talk to our people, which are 95 cities, take a lot of information, then go to evaluation stage, which is where you need people like Manish, who have run retail businesses for 20 years, and his team is very experienced. They are the one who's going to talk to you and why this business versus this business, why this brand versus that brand, why location, this location versus this location. And you need to really debate and see where is your good money going and how you really decide what is the right opportunity for you. And the final is the negotiation. Never feel, you need to never shy away from doing hard negotiation, because it's your business. You need to negotiate the right contract, right legal structure, then only make a decision which is among the top 5 decisions of your life, starting your entrepreneurial journey. So friends, welcome once again to Bharat Franchise Show. Make it very interactive. Let's make it very interactive. And also I will ask, if you are comfortable with English, or you want us to also include Hindi, or we have some other languages also people can speak. So reach out to us, use the Q&A box, ask as many questions there. We're all there to help you to understand and get more information. So let's get started with our second brand of the evening. Over to Saras to introduce the second brand.
Thank you, sir. And in the meantime, yes, we see some questions with Shivam, Mr. Purva. Yes, Mr. Shivam, we have a lot of business opportunities that we will talk about. And Mr. Purva, if you're interested to know more about the business, we are more than happy to help you. Our key account managers will be getting in touch with you. Our hotline numbers, our email addresses are posted right here, and we are very eager to help you again and suggest you the right business opportunity. With that, let's invite the second brand. And what else if we talk about fashion? So Berrylush, we have Mr. Alok Paul. Mr. Alok Paul will be talking about Berrylush. It's a part of Myntra brand, and Myntra, I think, needs no introduction. And we have, out of 3,750 brands they hold on their website, 13 brands belong to Berrylush. So Mr. Alok Paul, who is also the co-founder of this brand, most welcome, sir. to this Bharat Franchise Show, and we are very eager to hear from you the best business opportunities, especially in FOCO models. Please go ahead, sir. Over to you.
A slight correction. We are one of the 13 brands, which is part of House of Brand of Myntra. And basically, they have a 10% stake of our company, the Flipkart group, right? And recently, what has happened is, just a few weeks back, Aditya Birla Group has invested in our company. And so we are still in the process, but we will be part of the bigger group of Aditya Birla Fashion, right? So I'll quickly give you an intro about our, brand, and then slowly move to our models. So I'll try to keep it as interactive as possible. So in between, if anybody has any question, you can interrupt me. Right? Am I audible clearly?
Yes, and you will hear a bell after 10 minutes. That means we are time to up.
Okay, perfect. So to begin with, if you look at the categories that we are in, this is primarily we are into women Western wear, right? And we are a affordable fast fashion brand out of India. So each and every product what we have is all built in-house and designed in-house, right? And we are able to compete with all the major players in the market because we have the complete manufacturing which is under our control. That is the reason why we are able to keep the cost very down, right? And competitive at the same time. And our management, mainly Anusha, my wife, and my brother Anand, and we co-founded the company in the year 2017. And we are mainly into women Western wear. And we have two brands. One is Berrylush and Berrylush Curve, right? Berrylush Curve is the all size brand, which is is just sub brand of Berrylush. I'll walk you through the product categories. So mainly, if you look at the kind of products what we deal in, you can see in my screen, and most of our products at an average have a rating of 4.3 and above in the online space. So the product market fit is there. So the customers have accepted our product in a very good way, and the price at which we sell also is something that attracts customers repeatedly. So we have a very loyal customer base. In our website, we have a retention rate of around 28%, right? So means every customer who purchases, 28% of them is the second or third or fourth purchase for them in our brand, right? So there are multiple categories that we deal in. Recently, we have launched even, like handbags, which is, slight deviation from what our core strengths are. Like mainly we are into apparel, but this is again something that we have seen. We have recently launched it, and we got a good traction in that too. Winter wear was something that we were not into. This year we are in winter wear too, right? So we have a good set of products across multiple categories in winter wear. That is, jackets, sweaters, and we have seen a very good response in that too, right? And most of the products what we have are very trendy and edgy, right? So this is something which is internationally, if you look at the trends, we are able to bring that to India in a very quick manner. And we are into fast fashion. So we launch roughly around 150 styles on a monthly basis, right? And with this partnership with Aditya Birla, this year we are planning to do around 400 to 450 styles on a monthly basis. That is at an average around 15 to 20 styles daily, right? And that is something we do not differentiate in our online and offline space in any way. Usually the products are launched in the offline space faster because there are certain, cataloging which has to be done in online. So there is always a headway of around 7 to 10 days where certain products will be exclusively available only in the offline, right? And another thing, again, a misconception which people usually have is that the prices are lower in online versus offline. So we are a sole distributor of our products. So we are the ones who sell it in online and offline, right? So we do not have any price disparity, but if you still compare, our prices in the offline will be lower than online, because online is dynamic. So the discounts are, like varying, because there will be certain products at 31%, at 52%, but in the offline, it will be usually on the lower. And if a price match has to be done right away in any portal, like we are only available in Myntra, Flipkart, and website. So if any portal, there is a price disparity, we match the price instantly, right? So there are a few things that we have observed and noticed in the 6-7 months of experience what we have in the offline space, right? Overall, what we have seen is that the average ticket price, right, like average ticket value of our products are in the range of 1800, right? So a customer, so even if we look at an item level, it is in the range of 620 rupees, right? But at an average, the average order value in a store is around 1800. That means the number of products that people buy is more than two, right? At an average you're talking about. So there are many customers, what you have noticed is they purchase more than 7 8 styles at one go, right? We have a very strong social media following too, right? So if you look at Berrylush as a page, we do have around 123,000 followers, and usually it's a very engaging social media what we have, where we post usually the customer photos, and we even promote like the stores what we have through reels and stories, right? And we will be supporting on the online marketing of the stores too, and these are something that is completely borne by the company, right? We are operating in the FOCO model. So when you're looking at the overall expenses of a store, everything is taken care by the company. Yeah, the people are managed by the company. The rent, electricity, maintenance is taken care by the company, and a flat 10% on the net sales is given to the franchisee holder, right? So there is a zero risk from like the franchisee holder's point of view. Apart from that, we even give a minimum guarantee of overall investment, whatever is there, 20% of that is the minimum guarantee that we give. Like that will be either or, like whichever is higher, they will be getting that. And so in a year's time, it will be matched, right? Like every month, the whatever the payout is, at the end of 11th month, whatever the difference amount is will be paid. But what we have seen is that the minimum guarantee is easily crossed even in the first 2 to 3 months, right? So what we are looking for are locations which has a very good traffic, because we have the price range is very, very competitive and very attractive for the customers. So if anybody comes to our store, so we have more than 70% conversion rate in our store, right? Every seven, like out of 10 people, 7 people purchase something or the other. And we the price range starts from 299 till it goes to like for winter wear it goes a little bit higher, but it's around 1400 to 1500 rupees, right? So in between that, so apparels are, everything is less than 999. So the dresses, whatever you see in the screen, are all, most of them are less than 999, right? So we have a very good product market fit. So customers who are once a customer of Berrylush, they keep on coming, because the fit and the style quotient of the brand is something that is very trendy and in line with what is going on in the market, right? So the customers can really associate with the brand very well, and we have a very strong customer care also in place. So anywhere you see or look at like Berrylush, it will be the ratings and all will be very high, right? Like, so here if you see in our app, like the mobile app version of Android what we have, 100K plus downloads are there, but if you look at the reviews, it's 4.7 stars, like all organic in nature. And this is possible because we have a very, very good customer service in place, which is centralized, right? And that means that the same customers who connect in the offline or online will be serviced by the same set of people, right? So again, this is again one of the strengths that we have built over time, is having a good customer care in place. So these are like the major things from my end. The stores are something like this. Like this is the first store that we have opened in Noida, and usually, like around 300 products are at display at any point of time. We have an offering of around 1,800 products. So all the products are not possible to, like showcase in a 1,000 square feet store, but 1,000 square feet store is the minimum that we are looking for. It can go to 2,500 square feet also. The number of products what we have can easily support it, right? And our product range this year is going to go in the range of 3,800 by the end of December next year. Right now we are at 1,900 products, right? So 1,900 different products what we have, and different categories are constantly added. Like in the last 3 months, if you look at, sweaters, jackets were added. Apart from that, tights, which is the athleisure tights, those were added. Going forward, perfumes is one section which is going to be added next week itself. Jeans is one thing that we are getting into right now, which will be launched in another 2 to 3 months. Then we have a swimwear category, which will be, like heavily, more than 100 offerings will be there. We have swimwear now, around 11 to 12 offerings, but by this summer, it will be in the range of 100 plus, right? So all the categories, it will be there. Huge selection will be there. Customer always see fresh products. So we don't have cycles, like we don't launch products on a, like a winter or a summer collection. It's not like that. Every day new products are launched, right? So the freshness is maintained in our stores, and primarily we are able to do that because of the volumes what our online generate. So because of that, we are able to get that freshness in the stores. And what we have noticed is that every second person who comes to the store have either heard Berrylush or have purchased Berrylush in the past, right? So even when we are selecting a store location, we have huge data, like around 18 lakh customers have been serviced till now, right? So out of these 18 lakh customers, we have this pin code data. So we can exactly tell you in any city, wherever we are getting into in the offline, which are the top 5, like pin codes, where if you open, the customer base will be readily available. So that's it from my end. If you want to get into the details of, the amount what is required, it will vary again from place to place. What we have noticed is that a high street versus a mall, there is a difference in the overall, the franchisee cost, because the security deposit in malls are on the higher side, but roughly it is in the range of 25 to 38 lakhs, right, for 1,000 square feet store. And it depends upon what kind of store you have and what are the things which are available. If it's a completely bare shell without any kind of thing, and in a mall, it will go to as high as around 38-39 lakhs.
Thank you very much. I think, Alok, and congratulations for what you've done. And we have reacted to your journey, and you, your wife, and your brother have build a great business, great brand. And I always say that we always have been historically looking at West to bring brands from there. But I think people like you are making all of us proud that we can create great fashion brands out of India and rather take it to the world, like Spanish did. So if you really see the fast fashion world, we all know that is ruled by now Spanish brands, and they were never preferred. I mean, people used to look at Italian, French brands and so on and so forth. But Spanish understood that people want relatively good quality brand and also good pricing, and they rule the fast fashion world in the world. And I think Indians can do even better, because the Spanish sometimes come to India to produce. And because we are a very large production hub and we are high on quality, we can create a much bigger global fast fashion brand. So congratulations. And you also enjoy now a tremendous amount of credibility, because you are invested by 2 leading fashion companies. One is Aditya Birla Group, which is a very credible corporate and also large fashion leader. And also obviously Myntra, which has among the top 13 investee brands of Myntra, because they only invest into brands which they see are either category creators or have very definitely strong direct audience. They are not driven by volumes. They're driven by companies which have potential to become big category creators. So you are a category creator. I know a lot of other brands might be doing volumes, but they don't create category. And that's where the opportunity really makes even more interesting to me, because you now bring online very large audience, and now you're bringing offline, people can touch, feel, wear, especially the Curve brand, which even larger sizes people can come and check, and they need the fit, because Western, the problem is that you need a lot of fit, and physical stores help you that. While in some other cases you can still work without trying it out, but Western, when you want to buy, it's normally led to very strong fitments. So we have a colleague of mine, Manish, who's a fashion expert. He's been in fashion for many, many years. And I'll let Manish take up a lot of questions, but congratulations to what you've created. And another thing, friends, they are coming with a minimum guarantee model where you get, you have no downside. So if you want to invest money, the deposits give you 5%, 5.5%. If you put in equity, it's dangerous, but still can get you some money. Mutual fund can get you into, I think, but you will never get 20%. So you're still getting 20% on the capital deployed, and you have upside, and you are also having an entrepreneurial journey. So this is a great model, and this is very small, very rare. We will get opportunities like that, which are backed by great companies, and they are also underwriting your downside. Because one of the worries which entrepreneurs never attempt to start a business, because they feel that if this doesn't work, what would happen? If this doesn't work, you still get your 20%. So which is not you're having any downside to that. So this is smart, which is very good. It gives assurance that you are committed to the business. Over to you, Manish, for taking questions, and start with locations. Which are the 10 locations coming to your mind where you think it's no-brainer, Alok, where you want to open up immediately?
So when you look at our data, the top 3 states are Maharashtra, number 1, second is Karnataka, and third is Delhi NCR. So when you look at Maharashtra and Karnataka, it is not just the prime cities like Bombay and Bangalore Central. It's across the state, and it has always been like that. Bangalore and Bombay being the top 2 by far. And Bombay is something that we have seen that, throughout our journey of 5 years, it has always been the number 1 city, right? And especially because the kind of edgy products what we are making, and the kind of, the society or the cosmopolitan society what Bombay represents. So our products and that city has a very, good match. And same with Bangalore and Delhi, right? So these are always there. But again, when we look at offline, we see the revenue to rent ratio, right? When we look at that, a smaller cities in tier 1, tier 2, like the smaller ones, have a better return, right, versus the rental which is there. So again, it's getting the right place and the right location, but it's always about the location, the right location, because rest of the things we have in place, right? Like when you're talking about technology, we have Genesis in place, where it looks at not only the POS, but even the ERP, which is the same software that Manyavar uses, right? So Manyavar has around 430 plus exclusive stores what they have, and they are managing the full business and the production and everything in the same ERP that we are using. So we have gone in that ERP mode of Genesis, is because we want to scale the offline in a manner with the help of technology. It is not something that we depend upon the store managers or people, like what products to replenish, what products to send to the stores. These are all automatically done, and we are able to replenish every second day. We replenish to the stores, right? It's not just done on a monthly basis or on a weekly basis. It's on every alternate day. So new products are launched in the stores every alternate day. And apart from that, there is no concept of dead stock in our business. So everything, whatever, because it's all our ownership, right? Like the products are ours. So we send the right products. Whatever is not selling in the store or in that location, we'll take it back and we sell it in, our online store. So there is no concept of dead stock or something that, you have to worry about. Like these are all things that are taken care by the company.
Great. So rather somebody's written that you are open for a Bay Area. I understand that if somebody saying Bay Area means US, but obviously that's a long call. But why not? I mean, I think I have a rather dream. The last 25 years, I've been bringing brands from global market to India. Now I think it should turn the table, and we should take our brands to the world. So that should happen one day. So great. So Manish, let's get started with some investment returns and a little bit on fashion. I will have to excuse myself for 10 minutes. I'll join back in the meeting.
Sure.
So, Mr. Alok, thank you so much for great presentation, and congratulations for getting funded by TMRW, which itself makes you like most credible brand among your competitor. So only one thing I would like to understand, like if we can translate this percentage into some amount. So if at all like 30 lakh is the to make then the audience understand. So if it is 30 lakhs is the total investment size. So 20% of that 30 lakh is like yearly annualized return fixed MG they will be giving, which comes approximately 1.6 percentage per month, which is huge. So if you are like 12% is annualized, then you will get 1%. So very healthy commercials being offered by this brand. Secondly, 10% of net sales value is also a very healthy, and they are so confident that they have never got into the minimum guarantee kind of because they have already crossed that because it is whichever is higher wala clause. So they have always been on a higher side, and they are only giving the 10% because they are not touching the MG level. So the kind of sales this brand is generating. So I was just talking to someone in Surat, and Surat they have recently opened the store. So they were giving a very good feedback that great customer service they are being offered. It is being offered there. And even the partner who is running the Surat store, they are also very confident. Yes, from last 2-3 months only they have it has been operational, but still they are getting the good revenue share.
Yeah,
so,
in Surat, the first month itself we crossed 8 lakhs. That was the first month of launch, right? And that too, like in a location which was not very prime, like it is in one of the like in streets where traffic is not very high, but still it's a good street. Like Godot Street is like mainly known for the student area and the young crowd which is there. But still we were able to do 8 lakhs in the first month. That was quite good. So with good traffic we can easily get very good numbers. So what we are looking
for that matter, even someone would rather think Surat we should go or not, or maybe some tier 2 tier 3 cities we should go or not. So it is just about catchment, and when this brand is already being sold on all these prime marketplaces, they already have the acceptability in each of the market, and they the brand awareness is already there. So we can still think of even tier 2 cities also. So, so Alokji, so what about locations? How do we go about, since we are discussing the same, so how do we go about the location? Because if we have some investor ready, because we are giving a very healthy commercial. So how do we go about location? Do we also help in getting location, or how do we go about it?
No, so we do not help in getting the locations, but the primary work or the one key thing that the franchisee has to bring along with the capital is the location, right? So the location has to be something that like as a local person, there are certain things that only a local person can know, right? Like which are the right places, which are the right locations. Once they select a location, like multiple locations, 2 to 3 locations in one city, somebody from my team will be joining them right in that location, be it me or Alka from my team, right? So they will be we will be going to that location, doing a scouting of the brands in and around that location. How much are they doing? What is the seasonality of that location? How are the rentals of that place? How easily can we get people there? What are the different kind of women brands which are there in and around? It is very important that wherever we are, there are other women brands, right? Like it has to be, it need not be only women western wear. It can be anything. Like Go colors are good indicators, Biba is, W is, and Alan Soli, these are different brands. Madame, these are good brands which as we are just beginning our journey in offline, so there are a lot of locations which are available, right? So there are indicators like Madame is a good indicator. Wherever they are, we can open there. Or Go colors is a good
global they see maybe.
Yes, Global Desi also. So we can get a good indication of, how much they are doing on a monthly basis versus how much we can do. So once we get the numbers,
P&L is your owner, so you must be going there and you must be approving the location. And
yeah, it is very important for us, because see, all the liabilities from our end, be it from a rental perspective or salary or electricity and everything, right? Even when we look at like the location, it need not be something that we are not here for the short run, right? Even if we see that in the longer run there is a possibility that this location can go big, so we will be doing that, right? It need not be only in the prime locations that we are looking for. It can be anywhere, but it has to have a potential. Means in future it can grow. If that is that is a call we take.
Sure. So one last question, maybe because in various malls, people like malls do not entertain individual investor to get the location. So wherein your help is required. So maybe if I go to Phoenix, or maybe I go to Lulu Mall, or maybe I go to any Nexus Mall, so they will not be entertaining any individual investors. So how to go about it? Whether we have made some
yeah, so that agreement will be directly between the company and them. So but all the like amount will be transferred to our organization, and then we transfer it to Phoenix, right? And the franchisee holder, they raise a invoice, right? And we pay that. So it will be like that. Anything what we do, like, so for there will be the investment in a FOCO model. You can directly pay the landlord, or you can route it through us, right? Same thing with the investment in the store for the fit out. You can directly pay to the vendors and submit the bills to us, or we like you pay to us and we pay the bill. So depending upon whether you have a GST or not, and whether you want to utilize the GST input or not, whether you can utilize it or not. So depending on those things, whatever model you are comfortable with, we are comfortable with that.
Sure. Thank you so much, Alok, for a great presentation and resolving all the query immediately. So thank you so much. Over to you, Saras.
Thank you, Manish, and thank you, friends, for listening me. I know you were hearing the Santa Claus bell throughout, but again, it's always required. There are other panel members who are waiting to present this brand. So friends who are listening to us, we are very eager to hear from you. And if you have more information to ask, we are so eager to hear you. I'm putting my contact number details right on the chat box. Please call us and we'll help you arrange direct one-on-one calls with Mr. Alok Berrylush and understand the business opportunity. Thank you, Alokji. Thank you and congratulations, and wish you very all the best. And there are a lot of people, I'm sure, who are looking to start the business, Naya Saal Naya business.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Alok.
Well, with that, time for the next brand, and a brand which comes with a legacy of 40 plus years, launched in the year of 2009 under the parent company, Kalamkari Lifestyle Tech Private Limited. Primarily into garment export since 1983. 40 years of legacy is what we're looking for, and they're also now offering the FOCO model and a minimum guarantee model that can ensure that your money is not lost anywhere and the business is still remaining in. For that, I would like to invite Mr. Mayank. Mr. Mayank, if you can please switch on your camera. Great. So Mr. Mayank is the founder of the brand called Paisley. And yes, a great brand. I personally visited the stores and look at the fashion. And Mr. Mayank, very eager to hear from you. And the rule remains same. So 10 minutes, we'll talk about your brand, your business. You hear this bell, and then we go for question answers. Over to you, Mr. Mayank. Welcome. You're on mute, sir, please.
You are on mute, man. You need to unmute.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Thank you for the introduction, Saras. So yeah, it really is a very strong strength of a company who understands the textile and garment business for over 40 years. And Paisley is not a unknown name in the fashion space. You know, it has about 35 EBOs all across North India. And, the milestone of 100 stores would be achieved in the next 12 months by December 2023. As we talk, we got about 7 more outlets in the fit out, And by January, we would be crossing that mark of about 45 stores. So Paisley comes from the mindset of giving the designer ethnic signature style, where for all the occasions for a women aging from 17 years till about 65, 70 years. So all the three generations in a family, whether it is a grandmother, a mother, or a daughter, are all addressed to at one-stop shop, all their occasion wear needs, whether it is office, whether it is college, whether it is semi-occasion wear for a lunch, kitty party, or for a pre-wedding function, everything is catered for under one roof for all the three generations of a family. Now, this is not a small thing to be able to cater to, since the pain point of a average middle class household is that if there is any festival, occasion, wedding, or if they have to buy anything for a regular office wear, they normally are only left with choices to either go to the online portals, like Myntra and Amazon, and where they have very restrictive kind of a, when it comes to the quality, when it comes to the exclusive individualistic design, they have to compromise on their aspiration. And somewhere what they really receive through the courier is not matching to the aspiration, the quality, what they had probably seen on the website. So Paisley caters to the aspiration of such household women, where they can get the best quality, exclusive signature style designer wear at the sharpest price point possible. And that's why we've been able to build over 100,000 loyal customers in a span of last 13 years with a repeat of 69%. So which means that every 100 customers that buy from Paisley, 69 people come back and buy over and over again. We got customers who have more than 500 outfits just from Paisley in their wardrobes, and they sometimes come and share that experience of Paisley giving them that confidence of owning a designer outfit at a affordable price point. So that's what Paisley is for a regular household, middle class household of India. The franchise model that we have is also very, very exhaustive in terms of the kind of hand holding that we give to any of our franchise partner, right from looking for a location for them, getting the interiors done, hiring the staff, recruitment of the staff, doing the complete L&D session, training sessions, and setting up the SOPs, giving them the software, how to run the complete, and then making the shop, the outlet profitable from the first quarter of its inception is something that we specialize in. Currently, out of the 35 outlets, about 23 outlets are franchise owned and franchise operated, with an average sale of over 1 crore of rupees annually. The margins that we offer to our franchise partners are 40% on fresh and 30% on discount, which means an average margin of about 35%. So just to give you a layman's example, out of a 10 lakh rupees of sale generated every month out of an outlet, 3.5 lakh rupees would be the margin for a franchise partner, of which, after deducting the rent, salaries, and other expenses, they are left with a good handsome amount of about 12 to 15%, which means in this case, about 1,20,000 to about 1.5 lakh rupees is the net profit. The ROI, if calculated, is over about 50% per annum or 4% per month. And the payback period is less than 2 years. Now, this is a proven maths that we have done over and over again with our franchise partners in the past. Our recent stores, since we are north centric right now, our recent stores, and this is the peak time for us. We are the strongest brand when it comes to the winter wear. Have even touched about 18 to 20 lakh rupees of sale in December as we are talking, and January being the EOSS month, we are looking at even 20-25% of extra sales coming through. The franchise partners of ours also get the complete support of marketing, advertising, creating the repeat for the customer through our loyalty program, the complete social media, the complete ATL, BTL plans are handled by the brand, and the customers, the loyal customers also have a good ATV at Paisley, which means the average transactional value per bill is over about 4,000 rupees. So even if we are able to convert about 10 to 12 customers a day, average billing of a store would be about 30 to 40,000 rupees to 45,000 rupees. So that's about the customer loyalty and the ATVs. Since we are 100% vertically integrated company, which means right from product development to production to supply chain to logistics and marketing, everything is owned by us, which means that we are not dependent on any third party for any of these verticals. And since we have the full control over all these aspects, we are able to deliver the best quality at the best price points and faster churn of inventory at these stores, keeping these stores look absolutely fresh all around the year. We believe in that the Indian market is very different from the Western market, which means that every month here is a season. We do not have we do not depend on spring, summer, autumn, winter, but we think that Lodi in January, Valentine's in February, Holi in March, Baisakhi in April, and so on and so forth. India is a very, very culturally rich country, and every month has its own weather conditions, occasions, festivals, and regionalities to be catered to. And that is what we specialize in. I mean, both the co-founders of the company are from NIFT Hoskas and London College of Fashion, and we understand the product very strongly, which helps us, launch about 100 articles every month in our stores, and also give that experience of what the season, weather, and the occasions are falling in that particular month. And our clients, our customers love us for that fast churn of the styling, and they come back to us every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, looking at more than 60, 70 articles newly launched in the store, which helps them make repeat purchases and increase the average transactional value. I would also like to shed some light on the investment model. So a typical store of about 500 to 700 square feet, involves a capex of roughly around 10 lakh rupees. The inventory is all on SOR basis. So the complete product is on sales or return basis. For a layman's language, it's called consignment basis, wherein there is zero liability of any dead stock on the franchisee. So we take a 12 lakh rupees of refundable deposit against that inventory. And then there is a brand support fee for all the complete handholding, which I specified in the beginning of this call. We charge about 3 lakh rupees against that. So a total investment of roughly around 25 lakhs to 28 lakhs, depending on the size and the location. And margins I've already specified, which is 40% on fresh and 30% at the time of discounts, an average of about 35% on annual basis is what our franchise partners get. I would be happy to understand if there are any more, questions or anything you would want me to shed light on.
Yeah, so Mayank, this like whole webinar is also all about FOCO model. So we are also into FOCO model. Can you throw some light on how our FOCO model works?
So FOCO model is basically, that we, do not really like to push our franchisees, because we want our franchisees to be an active part of the business, to be able to, kind of get the sense of owning a business and running it as a partnership along with the company. But if there is any restriction with a franchisee and they can't spend that amount of time at the store actively on daily basis, then we do have a model where the investment in the capex, inventory, and the brand support fee is done by our partner. And at the same time, the complete show is run by the company, by the brand, taking care of all the expenses, whether it is the rent, scams, and other salaries and all the other expenses. And in return, we give a MG of 15%, on the investment on annual basis, or 7% of the net sales value, whichever is higher.
Great. So can you show, throw some lights on you are also helping us getting some locations also. So how do you go about it?
Yeah. So right now, as we talk, we are open to, all the states, all the regions across India, and, spring, summer, as I've mentioned before, also, we are entering into the markets of West and South India, where we have a lot of inquiries from, and we were waiting for the winter to get over and, spring, summer to get started of 2023. So, which opens us for the entire pan-Indian market as we speak.
So you mean to say you are currently we are looking at north and maybe eastern part, and who's this season? Maybe AW23, we can start looking at South Indian market and maybe West also.
Yeah, I would say spring summer 23, which is going to. Yeah, absolutely. Which is going to be starting from February 2023. So, I mean, this is the right time. If we have any locations down south or in Western India, we could actually, have those locations vetted and can start the, stores in next 60 to 90 days.
Perfect. So how do we differentiate, because we have ethnic categories quite cluttered and so many competition is there. So how do we differentiate our brand from other?
So Manish, I would. India is, a market where the kind of brands which are available in the space of ethnic fusion wear, they have not been able to evolve the product as fast. Now, customer is actually looking at the kind of signature, unique styling that they can, get from a certain brand. So Paisley makes their customers stand out from the crowd with that individualistic signature style designer wear for all the occasions, right from, product category starting at about 399, going till about 5,000 rupees, 4,999 for a, pre-wedding complete heavy salwar kameez dupatta or a suit, which they could, probably compare with a designer's outfit, or maybe, with a boutique outfit, and spending maybe just 1/3 of the price for that kind of, wardrobe. So this is the customers love us, that gives them that kind of a privilege of owning that designer wear at such competitive price points.
Right, Meg. So yeah, so very well explained. And Sarasji, over to you now.
Thank you, Mayanji, and thank you, Manish, for the wonderful presentation. So friends, if you have any questions, if you'd like to meet Mr. Mayank in person, visit the stores, jo dikhta hai, wo bikhta hai, please contact Franchise India. The numbers are getting posted. Although we will be getting in touch with you, every individual to understand, and let's explore the opportunity. What is there with Paisley? 40 years of legacy means a lot. Thank you, Mayanji. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So with that, let's move to a different industry altogether, keeping, of course, fashion in mind. And why not we talk about a health hub. Health Hub, the name of the brand is Q4. Q4 is a one-stop shop solution for medicine and pathology labs, running 40 plus stores very successfully. It's a requirement now because we only knew pathology labs and only medicines. But again, Mr. Krishna has brought this all together, clubbed it. And Mr. Krishna, welcome to this Bharat Franchise Show. Over to you. 10 minutes you get to talk about the business opportunity. You hear this bell, time to finish, and then we take up questions. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Sure. Hi, guys. Thanks a lot for joining us. And just to give you a quick overview of who we are. So here we go. So we are basically a health hub, which is pharmacy and pathology put together into a single store. Basically, if you look at the healthcare market, largely it is three things: hospitals, pathology, and pharmacies. And then there is everything else, which is 10% of the market, right? So what we do is and the patient need across both of these is very consistent. So what happens is there is a patient who has diabetes who would need HbA1c testing done. Patients who have thyroid, neuro, nephro issues would need similarly testing for their relevant streams done, right? So we bring together that in a single health hub. We started this about 3 years ago from a single store in sector 137 in Noida. Now we have about 40 plus stores. What you can see in front of us is one such store. So basically we are pharmacy and pathology put together. If you look at a standard store on the right, you'll have a basic layout where is 80% of the space would be occupied by the pharmacy, the racks, and in 10 to 20% of the area we create blood collection center. The intent is to be able to sort of acquire patient on one end of the spectrum and then service both their needs on all other ends of the spectrum. So if you look at a general pharmacy, people would typically visit 2 to 3 times a month, but a pathology need would be less frequent, so maybe 3 to 4 times a month. Similarly, a doctor need would be less frequent than that, also maybe 6 to 9 times a month, right? 6 to 9, once every 6 to 9 months, right? So basically, the system which sort of owns the patient on the highest frequency side ends up owning the patient for life. So what I mean by that is, for instance, your highest frequency transaction use case becomes your predominant stickiness for patients, and which in this case is the pharmacy, because patients interact with us very often. In the first go, they did not trust us on the pathology side, but over time that trust builds. The same patient visits the pharmacy every month, then twice a month, and then think of that experience over 9-12 months, and then that experience in itself, that trust in itself over time makes people believe on all other verticals of the business also. So basically the pharmacy draws in the customer, 12 to 15% discount is given, then but on the monetization is done using pathology, and we have a bunch of private label products of our own, which is across pharma, nutraceuticals, OTCs. So this is basically the basic model, that pharmacy is the walk-in model and the lab and the private label are the earning model. If you look at basically even banks also, that's what they do. For most of them, a basic simple current account or a fixed deposit is definitely a loss-making product if you add the branch cost to it. But if you add the benefit that they get from the same customer through selling them securities, mutual funds, insurance, home finance, then overall it becomes a viable product. Google gives you ads, search for free, but then Google charges us on the YouTube side, and then charges the Android ecosystem, right? So basically you make money out of the ecosystem, which is what all companies in the online world also do, right? So Amazon makes money out of its AWS, its advertisements, logistics, shipping. It may not make so much money on the transaction side. Similarly, by creating an ecosystem around pathology and private label, we are able to sort of make decent margins. We are also authorized distributors for about 200 odd pharma companies across Cipla, Lupin, Torrent, Ranbaxy, Sun Pharma, Mankind. So therefore, are completely vertically integrated in order to ensure that the full stack margin is available with us. This is a standard our pathology lab that we have in Ukla, which is an NABL accredited lab, and all our tests from across the collection centers come to this lab, and everything is run here. This is basically a snapshot of how sort of our footprint. After this also, we've added multiple stores. This is probably 3-4 months back. We've added stores in Hoskas, GK, Alaknanda. So yeah, aggressively expanding the branch footprint. One good thing about our stores is 80%, 90% of these are company owned stores. So because we largely in our history, over 3-year history, 2.5 years have been running our own stores. It's only in the last 6-8 months that we've started franchising. In those 6 months, I think we've added about 7-8 franchisees so far, and the plan is to continue to add maybe 2 to 3 high quality franchisees. As you can see, the footprint is largely Delhi NCR based. So this is not something we are not yet pan India or doing across the country, because we want to be present where we can service well, where reports can go on time, where in case the franchisee face issue, we can get collections done. In case product availability, we can ensure. So that's why we are doing it largely across Delhi NCR, and we're inviting franchisees in Delhi NCR. I think support which we give is, of course, getting the shop up and running, sort of finalizing the location, getting the equipment, stock, getting the staff, training them in the right way so that they run the store well. Of course, getting all the racks, getting all the furnitures done. And of course, on the model side, we have both FOCO and FOFO. So I think because this webinar is more around franchisee invested or company operated stores, so what I'll do is sort of talk about that first. I think, like most franchising, we also prefer our franchisees to run the store themselves. In that case, we are able to help well and sort of guide them well in running the store, rather than sort of us running the store. But in case there are people who have owned premises or who have sort of limitations in terms of running the store, we are happy to step in. The overall investment roughly in this model is about 19 to 20 lakh, and the return that the franchisee makes is a function of is a percentage of sale. So in the first year they get 9%, in the subsequent years they get 5, 7, and then 5. This is presuming that they have a owned premise, and in case of a rented premise, it's about 5% per year flat, right? And that's basically in this case, all the other further investment is made by the company in terms of day-to-day rents, day-to-day salaries, stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically it. Happy to sort of answer more questions pertaining to either the industry or about us, whatever one may have.
Thank you, Mr. Krishna, and beautiful details presentation. Congratulations. Manishji, over to you, please.
So nice. Yeah.
Hi, Krishna.
Thank you so much.
Good evening.
Krishna ji, just
hello, Gaurav ji. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Source size you are looking at. So can we start with like what is the minimum square feet?
So I think minimum square feet, Manish, I think the smaller the better, I would say, because smaller areas have lower rents. Lower rent means lower expense. That means the store can turn profitable sooner. I would say 150 square feet carpet area is what is bare minimum. I think going up to maybe 250, 350 square feet carpet is fine. We don't want very large format stores of 900 square feet, 800 square feet, 700 square feet. I think we basically have larger vertical racks. Happy to fit in everything in 300 square feet and keep rents low rather than keep rents high. So I would say sweet spot is 200 to 300, but plus minus 50 feet.
Yeah. So rollout we are
Excellent.
currently, yeah.
And just sorry to interrupt, Manish. So what are the say 10 odd locations which you want to mention in NCR, which are no brainer for you to get locations because or the locations would do well? Because I know you've done a detailed mapping of locations.
Yeah. So I think Delhi NCR, I would say 10 nahi aisi, we could name 50 locations, but I think 10 which I can count top of my head. Vasant Kunj would be very good. Punjabi Bagh would be very good. I think couple of stores in Dwarka can be fit in very easily. I think Galleria Market in Gurgaon will be very good. Supermart in Gurgaon will be very good. I think not. I think we could fit one in South Ex also. We are looking at Aurobindo Market in South Delhi. We are looking at, I would say, Lajpat Nagar in South Delhi also, right? So these are locations which we are actively looking at and actively looking for partners also at these locations. I think in the last 3 months itself, last 3 weeks, we've signed GK, Alaknanda, and are looking at Aurobindo. So yeah.
Yeah, great. I think this is what I like about you, Krishna, that you are so detail oriented, so you have everything on your tips. And this is what the company is all about, is invested by, Krishna and team, and obviously invested by many other investors who have backed him. He himself has been a banker, been part of a large multinational investment banking setup, and building now the business, which is from the distribution of pharma to bringing a front end interface, which is technology led. So a great initiative. We are very excited for partnering with the Q4. I think all the franchisees we've got have been extremely satisfied in terms of what they have seen as operations, and also the contribution the company is trying to do. They're building a cluster, the big cluster in Delhi NCR, and then they'll start moving out. So friends, there are great locations available, and these locations go very fast. If you are really keen on partnering with them, immediately reach out to our team and they would set up your discovery day. Discovery day is where you spend a couple of hours with the company, visit few stores, understand their business, meet the founder, which is Krishna, and then decide, is it the right opportunity for you? So thank you very much. I think it's a great opportunity. Manish, if you're there, start capturing the database from everyone and try to fix up meetings. There was also one question which I will take it up. One is from Kunal. Kunal says, what about the license? He's, I think, mentioning the pharma license which you need to take. If you can answer that. And Rohan also has that would you like to extend a little bit to Punjab and Haryana, which is natural extension for a Delhi NCR brand to go there. So both questions you can really answer.
So I think licensing, because we've been doing this for years, we understand well. So we'll help you sort of get all the licenses. Of course, the end licenses would be in the store name. In case of FOCO, the license and the GST is all in our name, right? So the franchisees need not worry about it. In case of franchisee themselves running the store, we help them get the license. So all the drug department licensing we do. So I think that is off the franchisees back. And I think on the second question of Punjab, Haryana, I think that's basically next on our list, right? So I think once we have maybe 70-80 stores across NCR, we want to sort of start Punjab, Haryana, and Jaipur, because these are markets we understand well. And sort of, I agree that these are natural extensions for us. We're probably 6 to 9 months away from doing something like that. And hopefully we'll be able to get there.
Tremendous. So friends, please reach out to our business hotline number, send us a mail, or a WhatsApp, send a WhatsApp to us. It is easier, so that immediately your inquiry can be sent to respective team member, and Manish and team would get in touch with you, and then subsequently set up your meeting with Krishna and take it from there. So now we see 2 Manish on the screen. I don't know which one is active.
Sir, actually, my laptop got disconnected. So
I was joking. In the evening, when you sit on the screen for that long, you need to have some few lighter movements, right?
Right, sir.
Okay. So friends, please reach out to Manish. It's a great opportunity. We have a great belief in the business model. It's an integrated model where you have all the services available. And I like one quote I was overhearing. I was not on the screen. He said, if the last part you acquire, which means from the OPD services to pathology, then pharma becomes easy. So because then you do the whole value chain, and not many people don't understand that, because it's difficult to do the other way around. So it's a very interesting, smart model and a very, very successful operations. Thank you very much, Krishna, for joining us, and we look forward for building many, many stores with you.
Thank you, Gaurav ji.
Thank you, Krishna. Thank you, Gaurav sir, and thank you, Manish. So friends, picking up the right business is absolutely a complete process, and Franchise India has a legacy of helping people like you to pick up the right business, a complete process, and our Do Your Own Business specialists, led by Mr. Manish Jaiswal, headed by Mr. Gaurav Mari, are eager to assist you and help you complete the process and pick up the right business. So friends, coming towards the last part of our Bharat Franchise Show today, and today now we're going to invite a brand which is inviting happiness in your next life, and a brand called HunyHuny, a mother and baby store. And we have invited Mr. Vishal and Shrikant. Mr. Vishal and Shrikant, what a lovely business. Of course, you're putting a part of happiness in everybody's life, preparing for the happiness in everybody's life. Over to you. We would like to hear something about your brand, the business opportunity, and how do we go about it. Thank you.
Thank you, sirs. Thank you, everyone. So let me present our brand. So it's a HunyHuny. So it's about two honey. One is your baby, or other is your husband or wife. So it's a two honey. So let me introduce the brand. So HunyHuny is a recently new brand, very new brand. We started 3.5 years back, and within this time, last 3.5 years, we are one of the best brand in India. Right now, more than 20 celebrities are endorsing our brand. We are the holding more very big share in market for baby transport and baby furniture segment. We are the most loved furniture segment for the babies right now in India. We in transport also, you see the first thing in the Google is HunyHuny. We deal in a luxury product for babies, luxury with a very affordable price, like very reasonable price. Our best-selling products are TRP products, are baby furniture and baby transport. We rank #1 in Google search for all these categories like baby cot, baby crib, baby stroller, baby pram. If you search in a Google for this kind of product, you'll see the first product of HunyHuny only. So our product is loved by every segment of people, HNI people, middle class people, rich people, everyone can be, like it is a luxury product with an affordable price. So everyone can, and within a very short time, all the media house such as the G Business, G News, Hindustan Times, most of like media house are cover our stories. So what we are planning for next 18 to 24 months is 8 mother depot and 100 store across India. And already we have opened 3 stores right now in all 3 stores are in Gurgaon. These are the images of our stores. You can see where the stores are premium stores and with very high, lots of range of furniture, baby furniture and baby transport with a very reasonable price. Extremely reasonable. This is the Google search report. So if you write a baby cot, baby furniture, like this kind of thing, so you will see the first product is HunyHuny. Out of 20 products, you will see the 10 products of HunyHuny only. So this is within the short time we have done this much, everybody throughout the India. It is not about a particular location. Throughout India, you can see our brand, and that's the reason right now more than 20 celebrities are endorsing the brand. These are the few product range of our you can see that these are the kind of furniture, baby transport, maternity dresses, baby dresses. So these are the few product range. Coming to celebrity endorsement, these are the few celebrity. So Anna Mirza, Sania Mirza's sister, Debina Banerjee, Pooja Banerjee. So lots of people, Charu Asupa. So these are the lots of celebrity who are promoting our brand right now, and we they are loving. They are all the new parents. These all people are new parents, and they really using our product from lots of time, like 6 months, maybe somebody's from 1 year, 1.5 years, and they are after loving the product, they are giving the reviews and videos in the all the social media and everywhere. So this is the achievement. So our video, if you see our video in a very short time, having more than millions of views. So like in YouTube, if you see one video is 1.4 million, 2.3 million, this kind of view we have in the videos. So these are the media coverage. done within very short time. And most of media like Hindustan Times, Your Story, G News, G Business, everyone has covered our stories about the brand. So, and sustainability, what is where we stand in the market for our product, PRP product, like we are giving very premium product with a very reasonable price. So our product segment is very premium with a very reasonable low price. And if you talk about the traffic in around right now in the social media, we are the most popular brand all over India. So it is all through online. So right now we are offering the franchisee for the store and as well as the mother depot. So Shrikant ji will let you know all the details about the franchisee things.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Naya Saal Naya business. And as Sarah said, we are bringing happiness into the families. We from offline we want to bring a lot of more families into the happiness mode, which happens in once in lifetime or twice in lifetime. So for that we are expanding our wings into the cities of entire pan India. And to strengthen the supply chain, we have planned mother depots across country, and already Mumbai and Hyderabad are closed. And we have balanced mother depots: Delhi, Bangalore, Pune, Chennai, Kolkata, and Ahmedabad. These are the only locations which are available for mother depots. And stores, we are planning all the major cities of the country like Delhi, Bangalore, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Pune, Chennai, Kolkata, Ahmedabad, Lucknow, Coimbatore, Jaipur, Ludhiana, Indore, and Guwahati. These are the main cities we'll be going first for 100 store expansion. And now this is the model where we take you through. Master mother depot is a FOCO model, franchisee operated and company operated. The space required is 4,000 to 5,000 SFT. The initial investment to set up the mother depot is 10 lakhs. And the franchisee fees is 2 lakhs. And the refundable security deposit is 80 lakhs. And what the investor would be giving is 6% interest for the security deposit, and 3% is the margin. All the expenses are borne by company, like rent is paid by company, expenses, salaries, and all other transportation, everything is paid by company. And after that, the 3% is the sales margin for the mother depot. And minimum guarantee MG is from the day one. Once we start the depot, 50 lakhs is the minimum guarantee, and in a year we'll be touching 80 to 1 CR sale. That's the expectation and for the mother depot. And coming to the exclusive brand outlets, it's a FOCO model. The space required is 800 to 1500 SFT, primarily malls and high footfall areas preferably. And franchisee fees is 2 lakhs, and stock requirement is 13 lakhs. 32% is the average margin, and payback period is 2.5 to 3 years, and the agreement period is 5 years. And for this new year, we are coming up with a exciting offer. Every city, the first store, we are calling it as a flagship store, and there. The good news is that company will be bearing all the supporting all the expenses, and with minimum 50,000 earnings. And we are sure and confident, companies sure and confident that 50,000 will go up to 2 lakhs plus in a couple of months, where the average ticket size is 20 to 25,000. The expectation from each store would be 20 to 25 lakhs per month, and the payback period is 2.5 to 3 years. The flagship stores, this is for the new year offer. And anybody registering before 31st of December, before the new year, the franchisee fees is 2 lakhs. Post that, the franchisee fees would be 3 lakhs. Yeah. Any questions?
Yeah, so when it comes to the minimum guarantee, so I could not able to make it out how this 50 lakhs. So you are giving the minimum guarantee of sales that will be accumulated. Is it so?
Yeah, it is not yearly, it is a monthly sale. That is, we are giving the 50 lakh of sales is a per month. That is a minimum guarantee sale per month for a mother depot.
Okay, so how will it be calculated? So it will be like taken out from the, so how the sales will happen? So how can we give the absolute value of as in minimum guarantee?
Yeah, minimum gap, because right now we have all our presence through online, and online we are doing very well. And right now we are operating from two locations. That is, one is from Gurgaon, and second is Hyderabad. And we wanted to operate around India through eight locations. So we know that with every location we are getting this much of sales. So at least that is a minimum guarantee sale 50 lakh. So even if it is a 40 lakh, then also we are paying at least 1.5 lakh to the investor. But we are sure within a like 6-7 months it is reached to at least 1 CR or 80 lakh per month.
Okay, okay. And the revenue share when we are talking about, so it will be like net sales value will be the revenue share. No? So if
Yeah,
doing...
net sale we consider to be a revenue share, net sale, including GST.
So what will be the total investment as far as EBO FOCO is concerned? So I'm not able to make it out exactly. Total
EBO
investment will be somewhere
store,
come around maybe.
Yeah, sorry. For the store, it is 13. For the store, 13 lakhs is the stock investment, and 2 lakhs is the franchisee fees, and rest that goes for the store setup. That is for the interior decoration. The design, yeah, that design will be given by the company. They can do it locally, so that that will help them without compromising the quality. So we are saying 7 to 8 lakhs would be the store design.
And Shrikantji, what kind of minimum guarantees are we talking about here?
So in the store?
Yes.
See, for the flagship store,
maybe 800 feet of store may require somewhere around 30 lakhs, maybe 20 to 30 lakhs. Correct. So what margin as far as
Manish, I think there's a bandwidth. Yeah, I think there's a bandwidth problem.
Yeah. See, 32% is the average margin, Saras. Okay. What happens, we are expecting 20 to 25 lakh sale. And with 6.5 to 7 lakhs is the revenue which falls under that. And even all the operational expenses, 2.5 to 3 lakhs, 3.5 lakhs is the net income which is expected, because the average ticket size is somewhere between 20 to 25,000.
Great. So one more question coming up. So again, because it's always the redevelopment or re-engineering required for any kind of business. So please share your efforts, which probably you have put in research and development of your products, and how do you improvise them all the time?
Yeah, surely. I'm giving the answer for this, right? So we have the best team for this research and development things. Right now we have people from IIM and even IIT, and even the doctors. We have people in our team. So they are doing a regular research with the products. So suppose I'm giving an example. Take an example of baby cot. So it is just not a baby cot. It is like a convertible thing which can be used as a baby cot when a baby is small. When baby grow to a toddler, it can be used as a toddler bed. When baby grow a little more, at time it can be converted to a study table as well, and in future also it can be converted to a sofa. So let me show you the one of the picture of our product. So here, if you see this is a small part, is a baby crib, can be converted to a big bed also, and then it has a rocker also. It can be converted to a rocker. Also can be converted to a study table in future. So our products are made like this, that it is not just a life of 6 months or 1 year. It can be used for many years, like even for 10 years, 15 years, also like that. This is one car seat. This is the middle one. You can see the black one with the bag is hanging on it. So this is one is a car seat. It can be converted to a it can be converted to a stroller. So it is just not a car seat. It can be converted to a stroller. It can be converted to a rocker, and it can be used as a stroller, pram. So it is 4 in 1 car seat which can be converted to everything. So our research and development team is very, they have a very potential, and they are working to get a product which can be used for a long period of time, and also it's a very affordable. It is not very expensive.
Correct. Mithalji, I envy you personally because I have bought all this separately and all in one. My kids are grown up, probably they are like in 12th standard now, but probably for my next generation, I think innovation would be next. I don't know. But again, Mithalji and of course, Shrikantji, thank you very much. It's a great opportunity that we have heard of. Friends who are listening to us directly on this webinar on Facebook and live on YouTube, I'm posting the numbers directly for people who cannot see the number. I can repeat the number for you. Please connect with us at 97176 83838. I repeat, 97176 83838. Once more, 97176 83838. We can also be reached at feedback@franchiseindia.in. Anybody who's interested to start a business and know more details about HunyHuny, the two honeys in your life, as he was talking about, we are eager to help you. We will get in touch with you. We will connect you directly with the brand owners, make you visit the style store and see what best opportunities you can go for. And especially a model where you just have to invest the money and probably the operations will be taken care by the brand itself to create and keep that legacy. With that, friends, I really want to thank you for all your time. And Mr. Shrikant, Mr. Mithil, thank you very much for joining us. It was really a great pleasure to hear about your brand. Friends, tomorrow, please do join us again for the Bharat Franchise Show. And tomorrow we are giving great opportunities, a specialty retail business, where we have invited legacy brands like Akai, JSW, Collins, Pratik Copper. A lot of brands are going to be there, especially for you. We'll talk about the best business opportunities that you can really start your business with Naya Saal and Naya Business. Friends, do register. I have posted the link again on the chat box. And till the time, I wish you the best of your life. Naya Saal Naya Business is a theme. Thank you, friends. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.